Hello friend, RG12 here again. It's quite chilly today in South Cumbria, northwest England. Woke up this morning to the news from London that ambulances belonging to a Jewish group, a Jewish volunteer ambulance group, were set on fire in the middle of the night, causing massive explosions when the oxygen bottles detonated. Imagine the shock and terror that must have caused, especially with the situation going on now in the world. Absolutely horrendous. But this isn't an isolated point either. This hasn't just started. We had a murder of a Jewish man in a synagogue in Manchester not long ago. Various other attacks, many of which you won't even hear about because it's so commonplace on the streets of our country, especially in the bigger cities like London and Manchester. It just goes to show that if you allow hatred to fester, it just gets worse. And that's what we're seeing. It's like shades of the 1930s Germany. I'm sure people didn't just wake up overnight with a hatred for Jews. In Germany, it was the seeds of anti-Semitism were sown by the Nazi Party, and it became so commonplace that ordinary people that were probably generally friendly and nice to their neighbours suddenly became anti-Semitic because they followed a trend, an evil trend. And what we're seeing in this country, and I firmly believe it's due to education, starting off with our young children through schools, and when it really hits is when they get to university, where they're indoctrinated by professors that would rather put the seed of anti-Semitism into their minds than try and get them a good job in the world. And that's how this hatred perpetuates. And in this country now, we're really split. And due to mass unlimited immigration over the years by subsequent governments, notably the Boris wave under the Conservatives, we've got something that I witnessed firsthand when I was a soldier in Northern Ireland. We've got sectarianism, and that's never a good thing. Ask the people in Northern Ireland. We can't have that. The government should be for the people, and certain groups or religions should not have favourability over others. I think most people can agree on that. Look at the little lammies. You see them? How cute are they? Beautiful. They don't care about anything, do they? Probably don't realise that they'll end up on somebody's dinner plate soon, but I try not to think about that as a carnivore and a meat eater. But yeah, it's not good at the moment, is it? Talk of petrol rationing, food rationing. It's all adding for a perfect storm. Summer hopefully is coming. Unfortunately, what you tend to get in the summer months is you do get more disturbances more violence, more problems, simply because people are out on the street and it's warmer. They don't tend to do it in the winter, in the cold and the wet, do they? That's why I would be a proponent of water cannons, that they are used in Europe, but not here, because we're too mamby-pamby, aren't we? They might catch a cold when they're throwing bricks at somebody, or we can't have that, can we? Yeah, water cannons. You get absolutely soaked to the skin, cold water knocked on your ass. You're not going to go to hang around a lot, are you? So, yeah, that's just one tool in the armoury, isn't it? But getting back to the incident in Golders Green against the Jewish community. Yeah, it started off in Germany with somebody spitting at somebody, insults, windows got broke, and then actual assaults. And that escalated to 6 million people being gassed. It just shows, if you normalise hatred like that, the end results can be horrendous. So we need fair, balanced and correct law enforcement. The other day there was apparently people, one was an Iranian man trying to get in the Faz lane, the submarine base in Scotland, and reports this morning are that the group linked to the attack on the ambulances in London are linked to the Iranian regime. Yep. Now, it's not rocket science, is it? I think most of the other countries in Europe have prescribed the Iranian regime, but we haven't. Our illustrious leader hasn't. I believe Saudi Arabia has kicked them all out because they fired missiles at them. Now, as for us, whether you agree with the war or not, we're involved in it now. Apparently, the government, our government, knew about the missiles being fired at Diego Garcia, but kept it a secret, and the Americans released the news. They didn't want us to know, did they? The problem with that's why they want more controls on social media, because people can find things out. But I fear this conflict against Iran is going to go on for a lot longer than some people anticipated. I'll have to see how it pans out. But there's nothing I can do about it apart from crack on with life. Take my dog Rocky for a walk. There he is. So I hope you're all doing as well as you can wherever you are in the world. Thanks for tuning in. If it's the first time you found my site, RG12, please consider giving it a like. And even better, if you consider subscribing, that would mean an awful lot to me as a veteran who does this along with me writing to cope with my PTSD, which some people might think is a strange thing, including myself at times, because as my dad said to me years ago, son, don't get involved in politics and religion. He had a point. and I didn't listen to him. But sometimes it's hard to remain silent, and why should you? As long as you're not saying anything hateful or abusive or threatening, we should have freedom of speech. That's my opinion anyway. And it's good through things like YouTube. It's good that we can make our own little channels like this. I mean, there's people out there, I know there's people out there, some of them allegedly ex-veterans, that have bought hundreds of thousands of subscribers, and that's fair enough, up to them if they want to pay money for that. But I'd rather do it the hard way and organically, and and get real people. And I have got a small group of people that regularly look into my channel and comment, and it's brilliant. So yeah, long may it continue. And the more feedback you get, the more you want to do more, keep it going. And yeah, if you're always going to get some idiot that's going to try and upset you. I've had plenty of them, especially on X. X is really a cesspit, and there's been times when I've thought about jacking that channel in, but I'm still there for now. A lot of it's just to purely get other news sources and takes on things. So, but anyway, for now, catch you all later. God bless. RG12 out. I misspoke there, didn't I, when I said ex-veteran? What's an ex-veteran? I meant ex-military. Thank you.